Morning. How are you? Good morning. I'm about to start some literature here. Good morning, TikTok fam. It's a brand new day, a fresh start, a clean slate. Whatever happened yesterday, it's behind you. Today is about progress, not perfection. So take a deep breath, reset your mind, and remind yourself you're capable, you're worthy, you're not alone. Let's rise with purpose and move with gratitude. Let's make today count. Literature, reflection, and then I'll usually invite someone with some recovery time to do a little interview, and they can talk a little bit about their experience, strength, and hope. I'm exhausted today. I had a hard workout yesterday. I guess we'll recap the day. So yesterday after my live, I ended up hitting the gym, and these next 2 days are my rest days, like yesterday and today. But for my rest day, what I usually do is I do cardio. All right. I'll do a really light workout. I don't truly rest. I don't actually just sit at home and do nothing. I'll go to the gym still. And what I end up doing is usually just over an hour of cardio. And then I'll just use the kettlebells, swing them around a bit. But nothing heavy, nothing like my usual workout days. So yesterday I did the Stairmaster for 21 minutes. I rode the assault bike for 20 minutes. And then I did the treadmill for another 20 minutes. Treadmill's beautiful. All you have to do is just upward climb, right? I usually put the incline at 12 and the speed at 3. And it's got games on the screen, so I'll usually throw like a game of chess on, or I'll play some solitaire, listen to a podcast, and the time just flies by. It's the best way to do cardio. Throw those headphones in, just listen to a podcast, and don't focus on the screen. And it was a great workout. Like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling it today. Like I did my shoulders 2 days ago, and that's usually when you feel it, right? 2 days later, and my shoulders are killing me. You're reading from this book. All right. It's the Just for Today daily meditation book. We are July 10th today. Okay. It's called A Positive Attitude. That old nest of negativism, followed me everywhere I went. Basic text, page 137. Negative attitude is the trademark of active addiction. Everything that occurred in our lives was someone or something else's fault. We had blaming others for our shortcomings down to a fine science. In recovery, one of the first things we strive to develop in a new attitude. We find that life goes a lot easier when we replace our negative thinking with positive principles. While a negative attitude dogged us in our active addiction, all too often it can follow us into the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. Oh my gosh. I am tired, guys. I got tongue twisters there. How can we begin to adjust our attitudes? By altering our actions. It isn't easy, but it can be done. We can start by listening to the way we talk. Before we open our mouths, we ask ourselves some simple questions. Does what I'm going to say speak to the problem or the solution? Is what I'm going to say framed in kind manner? Is what I have to say important? Or would everyone be just as well off if I kept my mouth shut? Am I talking just to hear myself talk? Or is there some purpose to my words of wisdom? Our attitudes are expressed in our actions. Often, it's not what we say, but the way we say it that really matters. As we learn to speak in a more positive manner, we will notice our attitudes improving as well. Just for today, I want to be free of negativity. Today, I will speak and act positively. So you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep showing up, even on the hard days, especially on the hard days. Your effort matters. Healing takes time, growth takes patience, but you're doing it, and that's enough. Keep going. You got this. Stick around. So we'll read the spiritual principle a day. It's called striving to be humble servants. Being asked to lead, to serve, to accept responsibility is a humbling experience for a recovering addict. 12 concepts for NA service, the fourth concept. While using, most of us were not asked to lead anything. When we did have such experiences, they were often opportunities for our character defects to feed like vampires on their victims' blood. Our ravenous need for perfection and validation, our self-importance, competitiveness, and attention-seeking branded those situations. Others of us imploded with self-doubt. We couldn't ask for help, didn't feel we had anything to offer, or were too high to show up. Such experiences only made us more isolated and fearful, and even less willing to take on responsibilities if anyone bothered to ask again. When it comes to service, our 1-2 punch of low self-esteem and high self-importance follows us into the rooms. If we were asked to take out the rubbish, it requires asking someone where to, and even that can be hard for us. If we're asked to lead a meeting, we need assurance that we don't have to wow them with our war stories, real or imagined, or slay with our comic genius. All we have to do is show up and be honest. When we lack humility, everything is more complicated than it needs to be. If we are willing, we'll end up in service positions that suit our innate talents, some that will grow into a support with and others that will expose our defects to the bone. Humility is the vehicle that allows us to accept responsibility without serving our ego. We can do something well without showing off, just as we can do something awkwardly or even fail at it with grace. Next time I'm asked to serve, I'll just do the task as well as possible. That's what really matters. All right, it's time to sign off. Thank you for spending your time and energy here. It means more than you know. Whatever you're facing, remember, you're strong, you're growing, and you're never alone. Take care of your mind, your heart, and your spirit. I'll see you next time. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and keep going. Peace and love, one day at a time. I love you all. Take care. Hopefully we do.